Gentlemen, let's start by my asking you, what has this week been like here at Christ for the Nations?
Well, when you have a former student, an alumnus of Christ for the Nations, and something major that happened, goes across the whole entire campus, our staff wonder what in the world happened. So it hits our heart, because our heart is to train these students up, is to prepare them to go into the world to bring Jesus. And when you see the opposite happen, it hits us hard, and we just wonder what in the world happened. Did we do something wrong? And so, we question ourselves. Well, we don't question what we're doing, but we say, Lord, yeah.
Let me ask you, what has been coming at you from society?
Okay, so this week has been a very, very tough week for us. So we got lots of emails, we got phone calls, we were blasted on social media attacking us, saying that shocking things, that we are responsible for the assassination in Minnesota. We have heard phrases like, you guys are the American ISIS, and that you guys are a radical group, a radical church, because some of them, identify us as a church. They don't know the details. And we have had some strange phone calls. One phone call about 2 days ago, the gentleman said, he called us and just said, we heard that you guys are training people how to kill. How can I be a part of that? You can imagine the shock. I've personally spoken with 7 reporters who called wanting to know how we have been connected with the gentleman and if we teach violence here. So it has been a tough week for us here at Christ for the Nations.
Let me ask you this. Vance Boelter was a student here from 1988 to 1990.
Yeah.
Have you had any contact with him since then?
No, never had any contact on our part that we know of. I don't even think he's even donated to us or anything, so there's been no contact with Christ for the Nations.
And yet, there's this connection to the school because of what he is alleged to have done. How does that, when you're painted with this kind of brush, how does that hurt you?
How does that hurt you? So, of course, the public will see, well, is this what CF9 and Christ for the Nations trains up? Somebody like that leaves here and goes and does that. It just makes us paints a bad picture for us. So we immediately want to get out there and just prove otherwise, that this is not who we are. This is not teaching violence at all. And we actually do the very opposite. And so we want to get that to the public. We don't want anybody to think otherwise, because we want them to come here and learn the heart of Jesus.
Who is Christ for the Nations?
Christ for the Nations is a 77-year-old global missions organization around the world. We have other Bible schools around the world as well. But right here, we started a Bible school over 50 years ago. And so what we do, we've had over 40,000 students that have come through here to learn and grow and be taught the heart of Jesus, to go back out and take the gospel. What Jesus said, when the last words that he gave us, is go into the world and preach the gospel and spread the good news. And so that's what we're about. That's what we do here. And so it's sad when we hear people twisting words such as what my grandfather used to say, go every day and pray one violent prayer a day. That's one of the main things that he would say.
And what does that mean? Go on.
It's nothing to do with violence in the physical at all. It's to be fervent and in your prayer, passionate with what you pray about, with your faith, believing the Lord's going to come through. And that's something to do in the spirit realm. It has nothing to do with violence, has nothing to do with physical activity, but taking what you believe, taking it to the Lord and praying passionately about it every day, because the Lord hears our hearts and he wants to hear our prayers.
After what has happened, and much of the focus has been on that sentence, do you plan to take that down off your website?
I don't happen to take it. I'm not going to take it down. One thing, now, maybe I'm wrong about it, but I believe that I don't let the public's view and their opinions alter what we believe here. If I have passionately in my heart that the Lord said this is what we're about, this is what truth is, then we will hold on to that. And so I don't plan on taking it down at this point.
What do you want people to know, Kipling?
That Christ for the Nations is doing a great job, a great work around the world. I want them to know that we're training people as agents of peace, as agents of righteousness, as agents of love, transforming people's hearts. We are absolutely not teaching anything pertaining to violence. And I want them to know that we're a healthy ministry. And so I want them to be able to still send their young people, their students to come here so that they can be educated and to be equipped with the knowledge of God.
Now, as I understand it, you currently have students from some 40 nations around the world here in Dallas.
Yes.
Which is a testament to your global ministry.
We normally have actually over 60. Since COVID, things have dropped. We're going to pick back up. But normally we have over 60 countries from around the world here, all together, learning in a community what it was like, in my opinion, back in the days of the Bible, how to grow together, how to learn together. And so they're all here from every country getting along. And if you see that for over 55 years that we've been doing this without having any issues, without having any scandals come through Christ for the Nations, and these little things that are outside, that's not internal, they happen all the time. And so we just trust the Lord is going to keep us, protect us. But internally, we don't have issues like that because we don't teach those kind of things at all.
Anything else either one of you want to add?
We want to give our condolences to the families for what happened. It's not our heart. We pray for them, and we just want to say we're sorry for what had happened. Christ for the Nations is all about bringing the love of Jesus Christ, bringing hope and life to this world, and that was the opposite of it. And so we are not a part of that, and we just want to give our condolences for what had happened.